Hi everybody. I'm coming to you this week before Christmas. I'm sure a lot of you are scurrying about making last minute purchases and wrapping and planning and baking and all those fun things that are associated with the holidays. Um, Life in my crop room is going to be a little busy, as in my sewing room. I've got a couple things to finish up before Christmas. Our son's not coming home till the 28th at this point. That being said, there's been some COVID outbreaks in his dance company, and this weekend's performances all got canceled. They don't have enough of the key roles to fill, so they had to cancel. He's hoping they'll be starting up again on Thursday, but we decided with all the craziness going on that it's not worth it to get him home for 2 days to celebrate on the actual date of Christmas. So he will be coming home hopefully the 28th if we can get up there and get him home and everybody stays healthy. Um, but that being said, this year I feel is going to be more like last year, if not worse, because of the new variants being more contagious. So I'm happy with the suggestion or with the choice I made to go all virtual for our 2022 year. Um, should things free up and things look good, we definitely can still meet at the church, according to Holly. So um, I'll keep that in the back of my mind. But right now, I just feel like it's too much of a risk without a mask, and I don't like to teach without a mask and show you guys stuff with a mask on. I think it's too hard for me anyway. So um, some changes for 2022. I would like to encourage you to become a VIP. A few people have already done that, so you don't have to listen if this doesn't apply to you, but I still have quite a few that have not made that decision. With the VIP program, when you sign up, you get charged $35 for the year, and then you get $15 in credit right off the bat without spending anything. You earn credits based on your purchases, and you get 15% off or 15% credit to use towards your purchase or save it for another one. Um, Joining is fairly easy. You will be doing it online, and you go to my website, which I believe is on the back of this sheet that I gave you. It's right here. I typed it all in there for you. Let's see if you can see that right there. So I typed it in there, and so if you have this sheet, it is there. If you don't have it, just give me an email and I can send you the link for my website. But you just go up to the top to the VIP. There's a little line right there, and it's very easy to do. You just fill in the blanks, put in your credit card, and you're all set. Um, and some people wanted to know how it benefits me. Well, I get the credit of your sales less whatever credit you get off. Obviously, they aren't going to give me full credit, but I think it's going to be easier for me because that way you guys can order when you want and how much you want. The one thing is, if before, when I would always ask you about stamp of the month, when you order $50, you can get the stamp of the month for free if you're a VIP. There's also specials throughout the year that are only for VIP people. And you'll see that on that same little tab that says VIP. There'll be a couple specials there. So you're the only ones that are eligible for that, other than me being a consultant maker. I can get them too. I haven't really done that because I didn't have any VIP people, so there was no point in really showing you everything you could do in there. But they did have a cute little card set that was nice. I liked that. I didn't get it, but I did like it. But anyway, so basically you earn the credit on what you spend rather than me having one hostess a month and trying to figure that all out and getting a hold of you guys and some stuff being out of stock. You'll know right away what's out of stock because you'll be using the online website to shop from. And I can't tell you how easy it really is to use that online shopping. Everything comes directly to you. You get your own catalogs when you order in the month that the catalog is released. So we have a new one coming out in January, and if you're interested, then you would order, and the catalog, you will have it in your order, or you should have it in your order. I don't know if you have to check at the bottom, but I think they automatically come that way because I've gotten my catalogs that way because I've done the same thing, ordered online that way rather than going through the online office. I will tell you, if you choose not to do that because you don't you're not comfortable doing online shopping, I will still be putting in an order on or around the second Monday of the month. So whatever that falls on, I will still be putting an order in. And if you'd like to still be a member of the club, you can send me your order in your email, and I will still release a video and written instructions. Now, about that, this year I've decided to go using page maps so that you're using your own papers and supplies rather than trying to get a page kit prepped and ready, and if I forget something, then I'm doomed with you guys because you don't have all the pieces you need. I think it's easier for you to decide to use your own papers because the map will tell you cut paper A, such and such a size, cut paper B, such and such. You'll have more variety too. You won't be just stuck with the one sheet that I can use to mass distribute to everybody. So this way you can use a whole paper pack with the layout. I'm also going to be sending you a template for a card, which you again could make it a birthday card, a Christmas card, a Happy Hanukkah card. You could make it a I'm thinking of you card, a get well soon card. You can make it any kind of card you want, just a note, whatever. And you can decide to replicate it more. And I may have some bonuses in there. I may decide that if I have enough time and figure it out, I can do a couple of layouts for you, and a couple of cards, or a workshop or something to send you to use your paper packs. I always felt bad when you would buy them just for the stickers or the PML cards and not use the whole thing. Like for instance, I did this month use my whole Wonderland paper pack. I have never really done that before. It wasn't exactly one of my favorite paper packs, but I found a nice little workshop by Julie Carrier, one of my favorite consultants, and I purchased it on her website. She's a Canadian consultant, so I got a little bit more of a discount compared to her $15 price. I got my U.S. exchange rate on it, so it ended up costing me like $12.50, but I got 3 beautiful layouts with a Cricut file. With all the cuts she used on that. So I'd be happy to share that if you become a VIP. It's very easy if you have a Cricut to do because the file comes right in, and all I did was load the colors of the paper on there and just push cut and it went. Unfortunately, she only does Cricut files. She doesn't use another machine. So the files may or may not be good to you if you don't have a Cricut machine. And like I said, it's a lot of fun to do her stuff, and her stuff is fairly generic. I mean, it's, you can, like hers was mostly about winter with the Wonderland Connect collection. It was like bundle up, and use the stickers actually on the sticker sheet for her titles on all of them. But I really, really enjoy doing hers, and they're fun. So without a further ado, I'm going to share with you some exciting stuff from the new January catalog. So I'm going to flip you down here. My favorite one, now I didn't get the second paper pack because I'm not sure I'm going to get it. It's not my favorite colors, but this first one for January, oh my heavens, it is amazing. So, and also just to tempt you, I know a lot of you will love the stamp of the month. I just thought it was adorable with the bunnies. It's so darn cute. Oh, you guys are going to love this. So, if you're a VIP, you spend $50, you get this free. If not, you can still get it for $5 if you're not a VIP. But isn't it so cute? I just thought it was adorable. It's called Sweet Little Things, Stamp of the Month for January. So, the paper pack for January will be, if you choose to do it that way, will be Sweet as Honey. Oh, my heavens. Look at it. I just love it. I love the colors. I love the Kexies. I love the flags on the top of this sticker sheet. Oh my heavens, you're seeing it for the first time with me right now because I just got it in the mail. I was so hoping I'd get it soon so you guys could see it before January hit. But here's our sticker sheet right here. And look at all the loveliness on this. Love goes on forever. Family. World famous. Oh, honey. My happy place. Moment in time. Remember. I just, of course, these are my colors. I love these kinds of colors. The colors of the paper are, the cardstock, I should say, are black mink shortbread, which I love, Sundance, and white daisy. Look at this. And if you guys haven't tried the new black cardstock, I think you should try it even in a custom pack, because I think you'll like it. It's solid core rather than the white core. You can still get the white core because that has a good effect too, but the solid core is really nice, especially if you like to make mini albums or craft projects. This is the other side of that one. And then this one's like not a flourish. What do they call these? There's a name for this. I can't remember it right off the top of my head, but I love this kind of a pattern. It's just like old-fashioned wallpaper. I love it. And look at the side with the gray and the stripes. And the little dots. There's little dashes in it. See it up close? I don't know if it's showing on the camera, but there's little dashes in between. So pretty. Just so pretty. And then the hexes. Here we have the hexes again in the black and white. So easy to use. And then the other side. Look at all these little darling bees. Oh my God, aren't they just adorable? I just love them. Love them, love them, love them. So that's the paper pack with the sticker sheet. And because I love this one so much, I got the plain paper pack too, an extra one to have, because I may do something fun with it. I don't know yet. Then it comes with, you can get extra, the little cork shapes. These are adhesive backed. They are a little tricky to use, but I think given the nature of the kind that these are, the shapes these are, they won't be as tricky as the other ones that I did not encourage you to get. I haven't tried them yet, so I can't really speak to that. I just, as I say, just got the paper pack today, and it's not happening now. I'm not using that paper pack right away because I got projects to complete. Here is the PML cards. Get them out of there. Look at these. So pretty. And they got the gold color there, the Sundance, and then you got the black on the other side. And what's this say? Botanica. I mean, these, to me, these are just so, like, versatile. I cut them up. I use dyes on them. I use them as background pieces because the solid, the ones that have, like, just the plain patterns, you like this one. You could use that on anything. You could just cut it up and put it as make a flower out of it. You could do anything because these are so, they're just little snippets, but it gives you some more patterns to add to your layouts. This one, a little with the black on the back. And oh, this stripe's so classic. It's like a ticking stripe. And look at this one with the bee in the center. Oh my God, so cute. The gray on the mink on the other side. And then this one actually is the same pattern as the stamp set that goes with this which is called, this is the card making one. And I got the card making one because I liked this little piece here for greetings because I got the thin cut and the thin cut cuts this. I'm not sure what else comes in there for a thin cut. I'll show you in a minute, but this is the same pattern as that, the flower and the little beehive with the journaling both ways, both orientations, and a little plaid-y one. I mean, these are even pretty on the front of a card with just a greeting and a piece of ribbon or something. They work so easy. There's that side. And then we have the big ones. This one's fun. This would be fun to grunge it up a little bit. This is a good fun one to grunge up. And then we got the bees. This one's very pastel, like washed out. It's pretty though. I just love the nostalgic look of this paper pack and the fun kind of stuff we could do with it. And if you like it as much as I do, there's no reason why for January and February you can't use the page designs to make your layouts out of the same pack, because the layouts will be different. And because of the page design. So you could use this paper pack for 2 or 3 months if you like. These are fun. Very fun. Like this one, you could cut this circle out. It's the little things that make life big. It's the little things that make big. Look at this one. Oh, this one's my fave. Look at the beehives. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The beehives. And this one's pretty too. This one actually I think is the same as the other stamp. Or similar to. This one's similar to the other stamp set. That's the scrapbooking one. I did not get the thin cuts with this one because I don't think I would really use the thin cuts on this because it's kind of a, that's the other stamp set. So those are the PML cards. You don't need to see another paper pack. I got the other paper pack. The other paper pack that I got was the mix-ins. And this one's nice too. It had just mostly black and whites, more neutrals in this one. So I liked that. I could easily add it in with that paper pack. Like this one would go perfect with the honey one. Sweet as honey. And the other side's the opposite, the white with the black. And then here, this is a fun polka dot. Look at this with the fun polka dots. And then, again, this is the same color, that mink color that you can use with that other paper. And then you have this one, kind of a line with a little diagonal in there. And it's just the light and the dark. And then this one too. This one's the mink and then the white. And this one's kind of cool. This is kind of little frames, little tiny frames. And it's the light and then the dark again. You can always use a good black and white. And this would also go nicely with the big book wedding ones. Even though you don't need to use them for wedding, these would go good with the big book, those sets that come in the 3 different colors. The 2 colors would go with this, that comes with. It's these 2 kits right here. It's in the big book though. Like this one right here. Even though the stickers are wedding-ish, the papers don't have to be. They're black and white, so you'd have a good selection of black and white with the black and white mix-ins. See, there's that ticking stripe again, and there's a flower. So I've used some of this already. And see, so those black and whites would really, really go well with this. And there's another one in the same series, a separate one that's in the mink, I think. Yeah, the mink. See, here's the mink one. That's got the silver accents, but again, the papers would go nicely with those. So that would double your selection of papers to use if you were doing, say, a wedding album. If you were going to do a wedding album, those mix-ins would work really well with these wedding papers. So think about that too if you're going to do an anniversary album, or you're going to do, I'm not going to bother trying to put that in because it's not going to go in right now because I've got them all every other which way. So think about the mix-ins. I always get the mix-ins because they're so versatile. You can use them with all other kinds of paper packs. I did get the card kit, and I got the card kit because I loved the stamp set. It comes with the thin cuts, and of course the designs to do the stamp, the workshop. But you know, a lot of times there's the thin cuts. A lot of times when I get these, I don't necessarily use their greetings. I just pull greetings from my stash because it works fine to do that, you know. You don't need to use the greetings they tell you to do. And sometimes I switch them up a little bit. I mean, I cut the papers and I look them over and see if it's something I want to do or I don't want to do. But the cards are definitely cute. I mean, but you could certainly, you know, happy birthday Queen Bee. That wouldn't be so bad. Always remember. I don't know what that little one says. And then like honey, there's a ticket there. But I'm just saying you could put what you want on there because you've got the ticket thin cut, so you could just cut it and then you don't have to use the ticket, or you could use some of that on there if you wanted to, but you don't have to. You could put a happy birthday on the ticket. So I'm just saying that even though they give you a suggested guideline, you don't have to use that. You can switch it up to do what you want to do. And you know me, I always switch things up to do what I want to do. And in here you also get the dots, the black and white dots. You get your cards and your envelopes. Their card kits are really nice, and you make 4 of each card, each style card. And you get, let's see here, 2 sheets of the bulk paper. And the bulk paper has this design and then the hexes on the other side. And then you get cardstock in here. You get a piece of rosemary, a piece of, it looks like Sundance, and some white, I think. White, and and the mink. There's a light gray in there, mink. So that's this. That's the card kit. So anyways, that's a sneak peek for January, and I hope, my wish for you all is to have a very happy New Year and a very Merry Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. Happy Hanukkah's already been, but anything that you celebrate, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you get to spend time with family, as I hope to do also. So take care. See you in 2022. Bye.